Good morning and welcome to the channel. Today I just needed to get out. It's been one of those days where you don't quite know where to start, where it's going to end.
Funnily enough, days like this really remind me how much has changed for me, especially the things I no longer worry about in my 60s. At one time, there was more pressure, there was more noise in my head, more worrying about things that, if I'm honest, don't really matter anymore. And that's one of the quiet gifts of getting older. So today, I wanted to share 5 things that I no longer worry about after 60, and why maybe you shouldn't either.
So I thought I'd take the camera, take you along, just see a nice little bit of countryside and local area. Now I'm going to shut up for a bit.
Number 1, comparing myself to others. At some point, it finally clicks that comparison is a losing game. There'll always be someone ahead of you, somebody behind you, richer, fitter, or seemingly doing life better. But by this stage, you've seen enough to know that every path comes with trade-offs, and most people are carrying things you simply can't see. And what replaces that comparison of you and the Joneses and keeping up with everybody, the thing that replaces that comparison is clarity, and you stop measuring yourself and your life against somebody else's, because what you see is just their highlight reel. It's not the real 100% view of what's going on in their life, and you start measuring it against your own values, and that's where real contentment begins. And this next one, you don't realise how heavy it is until you let it go. The second thing I don't worry about as much is accumulating more stuff. There's a quiet shift that happens when you realise that you don't actually need more stuff, you don't need more things to feel complete. And the thrill of buying something new fades quicker than it used to. But the weight of maintaining it, storing it, organising it, dealing with it, that sticks around. And it's clutter in your space and in your head. So what grows instead is an appreciation for space, physical space and mental space. Clear space. Experiences, relationships and peace of mind start to matter far more than possessions. And somewhere along the way, less stops feeling like a sacrifice and it actually starts to feel like freedom.
Oh, I can smell food.
this is where things really start to shift. Number 3, fitting into trends or expectations. You spend a good part of your life trying to get it right, following the trends, ticking the boxes, doing what's expected, doing what you think other people want you to do, whether that's fashion, career, or just how you're supposed to live. But eventually you see how quickly those standards change and how little they ever really mattered. And after 60, authenticity wins. It's quite a freeing feeling when you dress how you like, you think how you like, and you stop editing yourself just to fit in with other people. And ironically, that's when you feel most at ease and often most respected too. If you're still worrying about these things, you're not alone, but it doesn't have to stay that way.
So, no, 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 I don't think so. No, 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 it's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 I don't think so. No, 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 it's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
My hands are absolutely frozen. So I'm going to have to get my other gloves out. I tried. I was going to make it to Wakefield, but not happening. Oh, warm ones. Oh, that's much better for my hands. It's coming on really loud. Obviously the bike thinks I need to be cheered up. Try again. Every time I go over a bump it turns itself on. I'm going to get demonetised. Oh, it's done it again. It's back on again. Ah. Oh no. I need to go and have a cup of coffee and figure out what's going on with this bike. Cheers.
Number 4, trying to please everybody. This one can take an absolute lifetime to unlearn. Saying yes when you want to say no, keeping the peace, avoiding disappointing people. It feels like the right thing to do until you realise the cost. There's the burnout. When you do something because you think someone else wants you to do it and you're wanting them to be pleased with you, that resentment when you do it is just an absolute weight upon you. And it's a life that's shaped more by other people than by you. So letting go of that doesn't mean that you've stopped caring. It just means that you start choosing, you become more honest, more direct, and a little bit more protective of your time and your energy. And the people who matter are just. And the rest, well, they were never yours to carry, they weren't your responsibility.
Might end up coming back out again. Fine. Thank you.
Wasn't the best idea parking at Costa. I'm thinking I could talk to camera. Because I'm right next to the drive-through.
I think you'll find that was my go. Oh, look at that blossom. It's beautiful. And forsythia is out as well, that yellow jasmine-y looking thing. Oh, hell. I'm sick of people not indicating. It's not hard, is it? And then they'll leave wrong indicator on. So like they'll be going right, and instead of as they get to the turn off before the one they want, they don't bloody change indicators, they leave it on that they're going right and then they're coming left. Wonder where they bought the licenses from. All these houses here now, and like 4 years ago I rode down here and I saw a herd of deer just prancing across all the grass and everything. I don't think you'll be seeing that anymore. That's such a lovely sweepy bend. I want to know something from anybody that rides a Harley bagger. Do you blip your throttle when you are changing gear, when you're going down in gears? Because I've come from riding a sports bike. I had a Phaser 8 and I've had a ZZR 1400 and I had a Yamaha 250 back in the day, and all those years ago we used to blip the throttle as we downshifted, right, call it rev matching as well. And I still do it on the Harley. Now I don't know if it's a thing or if I'm overcooking it, I just feel comfortable doing it. So let me know in the comments, please. Do you ride a Harley, especially if you ride a Harley bagger? Do you blip your throttle when you downshift? Coming into view right now, one of the saddest things in recent times for me. This is the redback. This is what has become of our beloved redback. Even the cops can't go in for a brew.
And this last one might be the biggest mindset change of all. Number 5, starting something new. There's this strange idea that opportunity has an expiry date, that at some point it's just too late. Like, you might think, over 60, over 50, whichever date that you're thinking about, it's too late for me to start this now. No, it's not. It's never too late. By 60, you've lived long enough to know that that simply isn't true. You've seen people change direction, learn new skills, start over completely, and what changes is your mindset. You're less worried about looking foolish. You're less afraid of failing, and you're more focused on whether something actually means something to you. And that makes starting not just possible, but powerful. Take me, for instance. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel since about 2009. And I've maybe done a video and then left it for a year, and done another video and left it for 3 years. In October 2025, last year, I started to make videos. Not because I was any better in front of the camera than I was before, not because I had more confidence than I did before. In fact, probably the reverse. But it's a case of, this is an opportunity, it's not too late, and damn it, let's just do this thing. Whatever it is, and if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. This opportunity does not have an expiry date. So making a start is not just possible, it's powerful. And if there's one thing I've realised, it's this. The things we spend so much time worrying about earlier in life often turn out to matter the least. And maybe you don't have to wait as long as I did to see that. Because once you do, everything just feels a little bit lighter. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you in the next one.